Meanwhile, let's bring you the latest. It's a news break on ET Now, which is now getting confirmed. This is about a housing finance company and a large one at that, Indiabulls Housing Finance. Big churn in the management. Samir Gehlaut has resigned as the executive chairman of Indiabulls Housing Finance, and this with immediate effect. He's now being designated as a non-executive, non-independent director of Indiabulls Housing Finance. Gehlaut had taken up this position over at the organization of a chief executive officer at Indiabulls Ventures. Meanwhile, the former deputy RBI governor, S.S. Mundra, he's been appointed as the non-executive chairman of Indiabulls Housing Finance. Let's get more details from my colleague, Soumya Sharma. We had the news break earlier, and now we have a confirmation. Soumya, if you can tell us about the management shifts over at Indiabulls Housing Finance.
Well, Indiabulls Housing Finance is in focus. Well, this is after there has been some amount of top management reject at the company. Samir Gehlaut, who's the founder of the company, has relinquished the office of executive chairman with immediate effect. In fact, ET Now was the first to bring you about the kind of expected management reject that was supposed to happen in the company. In fact, we officially have the announcement now, and the board has appointed Mr. S.S. Mundra as the non-executive chairman with immediate effect. Now, Samir Gehlaut will also be redesignated as a non-executive, non-independent director of the company. In fact, as per the press release, he has steered the company for over 20 years since its inception in January 2000, and the company has delivered close to about 23% CAGR returns to its shareholders, including the dividend paid. Now, talking about this new appointee, Mr. S.S. Mundra, well, definitely he is not really new to the entire Indiabulls Housing Board, given he was already an independent director with the company. But having said that, he brings across with him vast experience of the banking and financial sector. Well, prior to joining Indiabulls Housing Board, he was in fact the deputy governor of the RBI, and in fact he has a career and as expansive as 40 years within the banking space. So definitely this may act as a positive sentiment for the shareholders and for the entire stakeholders as far as Indiabulls Housing Finance is concerned. Well, in fact, in the press release, the board also said that the noted appointment of Mr. Mundra as non-executive chairman will ensure high standards of professionalism and governance of the company. So definitely we may see some amount of re-rating as far as Indiabulls Housing Finance is concerned. Let's see how the stock reacts to this particular news flow tomorrow in trade.